In this video, we will study a balanced equation. What is balanced equation? A balanced equation is one in which the number of atoms on the reactant and product side are equal. The total number of atoms in the reactant side and the total number of atoms in the product side should be equal. Here the number of hydrogen atom is 4 on the reactant side, and on the product side the number of hydrogen is also 4. Here this is not 10, this is O2, and the coefficient of O2 is 1. This is 1 O2. Here the number of atoms of oxygen is 2 ones are 2, that is 2. Number of atoms of oxygen is 2 on the reactant side, and the number of oxygen on the product side is also 2. Here the equation is balanced. Now we will take some examples and we'll learn how to balance them. First is C3H8 plus O2 gives CO2 plus H2O. At first we will term it as left hand side for the reactant side, and for the product side we will write RHS. At first we will write all the atoms present: carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, and also in the right side carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Total number of carbon in the reactant side is 3, hydrogen 8, oxygen 2. On the reactant side, on the product side, there are 1 carbon, 2 oxygen, not 2, here 2 and here 1, 2 and 1, 3, total number of 3. Hydrogen are 2, there are 2 hydrogen on the product side. But to balance this equation, at first we balance the number of carbon atoms. Here the carbon atoms is 3, so on the right side it should be 3. So by multiplying here by 3 we can make this carbon as 3, and at the same time the 3 will multiply oxygen, and the number of oxygen will be 6. 3 to the 6, and here 1, 7. Oxygen will change to 7. And now we go to hydrogen. The number of hydrogen 8, and here hydrogen is 2. So by multiplying 4 here we can change hydrogen to 4, but on the same time oxygen changes to 4 oxygen, 4 here 6, total 10. So we will write oxygen as 10. Here carbon 3, hydrogen 8, here also hydrogen changes to 8. But oxygen is unbalanced. On the product side oxygen is 10 and on the reactant side is 2. So by multiplying 5 with oxygen, here the number of atom will be 10. Now on the reactant side and the product side the number of atoms are equal. Here the equation is balanced. The next example is Fe2O3 plus Al gives Fe plus L2O3. Again we will write as LHS and RHS. The elements are iron, oxygen, aluminium, iron, oxygen, aluminium. Here the number of iron atoms are 2, oxygen are 3, aluminium is 1. Here iron 1, oxygen 3, aluminium 2. Now iron atoms are 2, here 1. So we multiply this iron by 2 to make this 2. When we go to oxygen is 3, here 3, it is balanced. But when we go to aluminium here is 1, here is 2. So by multiplying here aluminium by 2, it changes to 2. Here on the LHS and the RHS, the number of atoms are balanced, are equal. So the equation is now balanced. Another example is NaOH plus H2SO4 gives Na2SO4 plus H2O. LHS, RHS. Elements are sodium, oxygen, hydrogen, sulfur. Sodium, oxygen, hydrogen, sulfur. Here the number of sodium atom are 1, oxygen 1 and 4, 5. Hydrogen 1 and 2, 3. Oxygen 1, no, oxygen 2. Now sulfur 1, sulfur is 1. On the product side, sodium is 2, oxygen is 4 and 1, 5. Hydrogen 2 and sulfur is 1. Now to change the sodium on the LHS to make it to 2, we must simply multiply here by 2 to make this sodium 2. But at the same time, oxygen and hydrogen both are multiplied by 2. Then the number of oxygen changes to 2 plus 4, 6. Oxygen changes to 6 and hydrogen changes to here 2 and 2, 4. Now if we change oxygen, if we look at the oxygen, here on the reactant side oxygen is, there are 6 oxygen atoms. On the product side there are 5 oxygen atoms. If we change 5 oxygen, if we change the number of atoms on the product side of, if we change the oxygen atoms, the oxygen, no, here we will not, we will not go. We will not see the oxygen atom. We go to the hydrogen atoms, because hydrogen is here simple molecule. Hydrogen is separate here and we can change the hydrogen easily here. So we will first change the hydrogen atom. Here hydrogen is 2 and here 2 and 4. So if we multiply this hydrogen water molecule by 2, the hydrogen atoms will be 4. Hydrogen atoms will be 4. At the same time, oxygen changes to 2 plus 4, 6. Oxygen changes to 6. Now we will see that sodium, number of sodium atoms are 2, oxygen 6, hydrogen 4, sulfur is 1, and here also 1. It means the reaction is balanced. Another example, KClO3 gives KCl plus 3O2, LHS, RHS. The elements are potassium, chlorine, oxygen. The same elements are on the product side, potassium, chlorine, oxygen. The number of atom of potassium is 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, and potassium here 1, chlorine 1, oxygen here on O2, oxygen is 2. When we will see the number of potassium on the left side and the right side are equal, the atoms of chlorine also equal, but oxygen here, oxygen atoms are 2, and on the left side, on the reactant side, the number of oxygen atoms are 3. If we change here oxygen 3, if we multiply 2, the oxygen becomes 4, and here we cannot make oxygen here 4, because if we multiply 2 here, it will change to 6, and if we multiply here by 3 on the product side, that is 3O2, then the number of oxygen atom will be 6, and on the left side we multiply by 2 to make oxygen 6. Oxygen 6 on the left side, and on the right side oxygen 6. Oxygen changes to 6. The number of atoms of oxygen 6. At the same time, potassium atoms changes 2, and chlorine atom also changes to 2. And to change the potassium and chlorine on the product side to 2, we simply multiply 2, and it will change 2. Now on the both sides the number of atoms are equal, so the equation is balanced now.